point. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Squad Caddy Podcast. I'm your host, Seak, Parris. You can follow me at 12vegoneapparel. Man, you know we bring out the dopest guests, and we did it again this week. But before we get to her, I'm going to let my co-host introduce himself.
Miketees, the second half of Squad Creative Podcast. Follow me on all social medias at miketees. Today we're rocking with Gifted Hands by Javaya. I'm going to butcher it. I'm so sorry. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Mike. Thanks for having me. Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
So, Javai, man, we're going to get into it. But before we do, just give the people a little bit of your history, who you are, what you do, and all the stuff.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Javaya from Gifted Hands by Javaya. I specialize in a very unique printing process called dye sublimation. However, I am multifaceted, so I do all kinds of projects with vinyl printing and paper crafts and things like that. I started off as a hobby back in 2008. It started off as a hobby back in 2018, and then as time progressed, it became an established business here in New Jersey. So that's a little bit about me right now.
So I want to ask, I always hear paper crafts. Talk about that. What is a paper craft? I ask everybody this, but I still don't quite know.
Paper craft. So that's broad. See, that's like, you know what I'm saying? So the paper crafts that I used to do is like party paper crafts. So working with a die cutting machine, using cardstock, and creating party favors, invitation cards, just being super creative with paper. So that's how I, define paper craft. We like to call it paper decor, because paper crafts, it kind of sort of devalues the idea of the work that we put in as a business owner. So party paper decor.
Okay, see, look, I didn't learn something new today. Yeah. So, like, what made you just start it initially?
Y'all, truth be told, this came from left field, because I honestly thought I was gonna be a model, or like the beauty industry. Yep, I had a whole makeup studio. I was taking makeup clients. My friends like to call me a fashionista because I'm into fashion. And then all of a sudden, it was just like I was on YouTube one day and I came across, I forgot, it was some creative using a Cricut machine, making something like, it was so dope. And I'm like, I'm talking to my now husband, like, I think I want to try this. You know what I'm saying? This might be fun. And we ordered my little Cricut Air Explorer 2. I still got her. We ordered the bundle and I started watching tutorials on YouTube. And then I discovered Michael Kaminsky, who is a 30-year veteran in the sublimation industry. Researched him. He's 15 minutes away from my house. That's how I got into dye sublimation. So it was just me being on YouTube, looking up videos. Some videos was just coming to me, tested it out, tested the waters. When C-19 happened, it was just a hobby. And then I'm like working from home. I'm bored. I'm in corporate America, but I'm bored. Like, I'm unhappy. And I'm like, I got to change this. Like, I can't work for somebody else. Like, I got to figure something out. So I decided that I wanted to turn it into a business, but I needed to test it out first. I got all my supplies off of Amazon. I had the cheapest stuff ever, y'all. I was making it work. People was purchasing it from me. I had an advantage because nobody was out here making the things that I was making with my converted Epson printers. And then I'm like, yup, I generated enough revenue, purchased some reliable equipment, and then here we are. But today I'm pivoting into a new direction because I want to teach people how to generate revenue using dye sublimation. So now I'm trying to be like a teacher, educator, kind of, instead of, offering custom products like I was doing.
For sure.
So speaking of dye sublimation, and that's what you're expert in, most of us know for doing cups and a couple of material particle boards. What all can we dye sublimate on?
Oh my goodness, the list is very long. You can sublimate on so many different substrates. And I think that a lot of people are unaware of that because they only see certain bits of projects that people do. So sublimation got really popular when it was like during C19 time. Everybody was making the all over t-shirts and the all over, you know what I'm saying, 3D prints and things like that. And they only think that we could make mugs, tumblers, and t-shirts, but I've made a whole bunch of different things. I've made glass. I work with glass. I work with acrylics. I work with, of course, mugs and tumblers. I do all garments, banners. It's a variety of different things that you can do with sublimation and make a lot of money. The things, if you walk into Target, Walmart, Burlington, you can see some customized items over there. I'm like, I can make this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I can make at a smaller scale. But it's possible, and I'm trying to, make people aware of the things that they can do to make some money, and it's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. Addicting, but it's fun.
So with that sublimation, are you doing inks or anything associated with the actual behind the scenes that we can get out? Maybe a little tidbit.
Wait, what you asked, Mike? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Are you providing like inks or anything for your dye sublimation? Anything in the works?
So no, no. The only thing that I'm working on right now currently is selling hard surface blanks. That's it. Hard surface blanks. And the reason why is because I have control of the kind of designs that I want to put out there. So I don't, me, I'm a firm believer in being unique and authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get tired of seeing the same things over and over and over again. So when I'm able to, come up with my own ideas and, bring it to the forefront to share with people, I like to have that kind of control.
Right.
So just hard surface blanks for now.
Okay.
I want to go back. I heard you say you started out with the cheapest equipment you can find on Amazon.
Yes.
I'm bringing that back because I want the people to understand you don't have to have top notch to get going or even to continue. Would you just talk about some of the things that you found on Amazon?
Absolutely. So I started with my Beaver 15 by 15 heat press. It was an 8-in-1. It came with a plate press, a mug press, a cap press, all different kinds of presses that I can use with that one base for the heat press. Then I had a Epson 7710. I converted that. I watched Cosmos Inc. Angelo. I watched his videos, and it worked out for me. But honestly, because I wanted this to be a business, I needed reliability. Yeah, I done became a IT doctor for printers and print heads. I had my little syringes. I was trying to pour unclog inks, and I just was, it wasn't for me. So I used it to my advantage, made money, and then I'm like, I'm going to invest into the proper equipment so that I won't have these kinds of issues. It wasn't for me. Now there are tons of people that have a lot of successes with the converted printers and doing what they do. But for me and my needs, I just needed something reliable. But I relied on my 15 by 15 Amazon heat press, you know what I'm saying, and my Epson 7710. It got the job done until I was able to get what I needed to get. You got to crawl before you run. And I think a lot of people just, they see other people with these high class printers and they be like, dang, I need to get that. And, it don't even, and then what if you invest into something and you don't like it? You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to be on Facebook Marketplace trying to sell it. So, just got to be a smart buyer.
Yeah. Before we continue on, I'm going to read a couple of comments from the comment section. Okay. Before I do that, y'all, we do this every week, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Tap in. You never know who'll be sitting in that chair down there. Today, we just have Give the Hands by Jafaya, and she's bringing that heat. Hopefully, I said your name right. I'm going to keep doing it. All right. Cynthia Felder, how are you doing this evening? Thank you for joining us. Colette Christopher, I think I've been seeing you a couple of episodes now. Greatly appreciate you. Sonia Siegler, how are you doing tonight? Greatly appreciate you tapping in. Clever Creations. How are you
Hey,
doing?
girl.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jack.
the star in the building right there.
Yes. The second
What's
superstar. Right? It's a lot of superstars out here. Real right, how are you doing tonight? 515 Dreams. Hey, Via.
Hi, y'all.
What's
Hi.
going on?
Look like some of your people is coming to support.
So
We
my
greatly
people's coming to
appreciate
support.
it. Hey,
Real right, what's happening?
Real right. Yeah.
Jackie.
Okay. Hold on. We was just talking about you right here with you.
Adrena. We
How are
definitely
you
was talking
doing?
about you.
We need you on the
What's
show,
happening?
okay?
Yes.
We got to
When
get
you
you on the
coming up?
show. Tell her. Please let her know.
Adrena, let's go.
Come on now. Look.
I'm backing it up in the back. I'm backing it up in the back.
Let's let the record reflect, though. Let's let the record
I'm gonna get
reflect.
her to come up there, y'all. I promise.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the record reflect. We only had a dopest guest on here though, so just to let you know that if we asking you, we think you dope. So come on over here,
For sure.
just to say the least.
Online mastery, that's my husband, y'all. Hey, husband.
What's going on, husband?
Online money mastery.
Yeah.
You a fool. You gonna say what's going on, husband?
He didn't say his name, hubby.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, pressing shirts and listening to y'all in the background. Greatly appreciate you.
appreciate
like I said,
you.
every week, y'all, without fail. All right. Tap in with us Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Lock in. Get these gems. Let's get back to this interview. So recently, I met you at Wallapalooza, and we were sitting at the Sawgrass booth, and you seem to know everything about Sawgrass. There's a lot of people out here struggling with Sawgrass. Is there any tips or any information that you can offer that would help folks?
Absolutely. The first information I could advise is to follow me on YouTube. I drop videos all the time on using my Sawgrass. But no, honestly, aside from y'all following me and subscribing to my channel on YouTube, Sawgrass is a really amazing printer. It is, first of all, it is a true dye sublimation printer, so there's no conversion needed for that. Also, they integrated a print manager or like printing preferences. It is now called Design Mate. This Print Mate, Design Mate, and Market Mate. It's so much to cover, but the piece of advice I will give to everybody is to do your research. Be diligent in your research. Look up tutorials on how people leverage their Sawgrass printers for their business, or if you're doing it for a hobby. And you'll see so many different things that you can do with your Sawgrass printer. It is an investment, but I'm a firm believer in seeing a return on investment if you market properly. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of the truth. Sawgrass printers is the way to go. It's actually one of my favorite sublimation printers.
What kind of ideas you got for the people that's struggling with the marketing and advertising?
What kind of ideas?
One more time. What kind of ideas you have for the people that's struggling with the advertising and marketing their business?
The first piece of idea I have because I kind of sort of struggle with marketing myself. But I just say, let people know that you out here. Build your brand awareness. If you are afraid to get in front of the camera, it is okay. Just show people your process on camera. Put your phone up, put it on record, and show people what it is that you have to offer to them. Also, be a part of like vending events. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to, sell your products at a vending event. Your local markets, if you sell t-shirts, there's restaurants that probably need some t-shirts that's with their logos on it. Just promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just let people know that you out here. Let them know what you can offer to them, and then it's a win-win situation.
Period.
And be yourself. Yeah. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Don't try to fake who you are. That's how I grew. I grew from just being my authentic self. What you see is what you get. I make mistakes. I show my mistakes so that people won't make the same mistakes that I make. We laugh about it. We hee, we ha ha, and we make money.
For sure. Yeah, I think being yourself is is the most important thing you just said. Like y'all see me, I get on here. Who you see right here is who you gonna get in real life, and y'all be like, I'm crazy, but y'all don't. You don't get tripping like, oh my God, Seek just said that. You
Yep.
expect Seek to say something crazy, so
Exactly.
just be
Yep.
you. Be you.
Be you. A lot. It was when I went to Wallapalooza. A lot of the girls was like, "Oh, you are exactly who you are online," and I'm kind of sort of taken aback because I'm like, I'm supposed to be fake. Like,
Yeah.
I guess thank you. You know what I mean? But just be your authentic self. Your tribe is going to find you. You don't want people to, be a part of your tribe and then they're following somebody that they really don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, just be you, y'all.
So this question is for online money mastery. Is he helping with the projects? He in there with the dye sublimations and everything?
No, I'm a little aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting things to be a certain way.
So
And
you
my
hold
husband,
hold on for you can't be bullying hubby when he trying to we got your back, husband.
It don't be intentional. It's like I be focused on trying to complete a project, and that means I gotta stop and show him how to do stuff. But one day he gonna have to get in this room, and we gonna be pressing something.
Okay.
From the sounds of you just scared him off. Hell.
No, he helps me. His support comes in different areas. So being here, helping me get the things that I need, like my supplies, my equipments, because I don't work full time anymore. I left my job last year, my corporate job last year, to pursue this. So
that's a big step. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's huge. And like sometimes I'll be like, dang, did I make the right decision? Because my progression is very slow. But I'm gonna just keep going because I don't believe in quitting. Because when you quit, that's when you fail. So if I don't quit, I don't have the option to fail. Like that's not an option. So I be, KK will tell you too. I be crying on the phone with her sometimes. Like, girl, I don't know what I did. I don't think I should have had left my job. But before I'm a smart young woman, so before I decided to leave, I actually had this conversation with my husband just to ensure that we would be able to hold that he would be able to hold on the fort for a little bit. So I did have a plan A, B, and C in place before I decided to leave, and we, it's moving, but it's moving a little slow.
We're gonna shout out him just for the fact that he had your back on this. Like,
shout out to
a great dude, and that's
shout out to PJ.
Sometimes it's not hard to beat.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's very hard, but it's. I have a passion, so I feel like people with passion they eventually are going to see their rewards. People who just only think about the money, it could possibly not work out for them. So I didn't just jump on the bandwagon and say, yeah, I'm gonna start selling, sublimation stuff because everybody else was doing it. No, I was at my job testing the waters with sublimation. Michael Kaminsky, who is the expert, who was actually my mentor once upon a time, he taught me a lot of things about how this industry works and things like that. So as I'm working my corporate job miserable, I'm over here on the side selling my sublimation stuff, and then I enjoyed it. So it was definitely an executive decision for me to leave. I was unhappy at my job. And I left on good terms. So if I ever needed to go back, I can. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't burn any bridges. I just felt that I needed to focus on putting all of the energy that I was doing with them for my business.
So with that being said, tell us something that you needed to tell yourself 10 years ago.
Get a new jump rope. Ain't you about 20?
I'm 32.
Oh, wow.
I just turned 32. So 10 years ago, I was in college and my dad passed away. So I think I would tell myself to just start like I told y'all, I wanted to wanted to be a model. So I wanted to be in the beauty industry heavily. I was doing that my entire life, dancing, modeling, makeup, fashion, all of that, my entire life since the age of 5. So this literally came from left field. My dad passed away. My dad was a creative person. He was making CDs with pictures on it. He was doing, he was a very creative man. So I honestly think I'm his vessel.
Wow.
I honestly think I'm his vessel to continue what we probably would have built together if he was here. So I think, maybe I would have just told myself to college. I don't think I would have went to college. I think I would have just figured out what it is that I wanted to do, figure out what my purpose was, then kind of sort of, and then try to pursue that instead of going to college. And college is not for everybody, and I got a master's degree too, and I'm not using any of it to my advantage today. I have a business degree and then I have a master's degree, and I'm using a business degree to some degree, but it's not. So I think I would have just probably shifted my mindset back then and tried to focus on something that I really wanted to do as a young adult.
Awesome answer.
Thank you for sharing that, though.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of made me sad right there. Look, I'm the only one that can cry on this TV. So,
Don't get me to cry.
Yeah, so I think that one thing I love that you said about sublimation is I think sublimation sucks for t-shirts unless you're doing all over print.
Mm-hmm.
The hard substrates are the best thing smoking when it comes to sublimation to me.
Yes.
What are some of the some good sublimation products, substrates that you would suggest somebody?
Definitely the Unisub hardboards or any of the hardboards that you can print pictures on. People love to see their family photos printed on, unique, oddly shaped kind of, what I'm saying, surfaces. I went to Michael's the other day and they had these octagon photo panels, and I'm like, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all offering, y'all need some teachers? Because I was trying to, promote myself there. But yes, I definitely say hardboard panels, metal panels, and I also like glass. I like to work with glass. A lot of people don't know that you can sublimate that on glass, but you can if you purchase the right substrates. Top 3.
Yeah, that's sublimation, man. It's dope. It could be real dope on them hard substrates. That's for sure. So you said you want to be a teacher.
Yes.
So we coming to class. What you gonna teach us?
Well, first of all, I have to identify your needs. I have to identify what it is that you want to do and how I can assist you first. So I don't want to just take people's money and then not be able to provide them with, the proper knowledge and care that they need so that they can be successful. That's what makes me different from a lot of educators out here. I'm not really in for it. Of course, I want to make money, but I have a passion. My purpose is to help people. So once I identify what it is that they need and how I can help them, that would be like our consultation. Then we can go into, maybe sublimation 101 if it's sublimation that they want to learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually gearing towards teaching just sublimation instead of all of the other things that I do, because that's where my true passion is in. So I had to have that consultation with the student first, and then we can go into maybe an easy project, how to sublimate a puzzle or how to sublimate a t-shirt, So, and then I will have an itinerary too. There will be like a guideline to go over everything that we'll discuss in the course.
Wow. So everything that you have behind you got a great display. Can you walk us through what's all behind you?
Yes, I can. So I have Epson printers, HP printers, my Sawgrass printer, a laser printer, and another Epson printer down here. And then Cricut machines, Cricut accessories. I have a Cameo cutting machine, tumbler. I have a industrial button maker, tumbler turners, and that, like a lot of stuff for paper crafting. I'm happy that y'all asked me that because I get a lot of questions about the Epson printers. If I'm using a product, right, that requires a standard inkjet printer, a lot of people, because a lot of people convert their Epson printers, people are confused as to if I'm posting a project and I say, hey, I use my Epson 15,000 printer, to complete a project for inkjet printing. They're like, oh, you said that you use an Epson printer, but it's not sublimation.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So humbly speaking, I do not convert any printers. I'm too afraid to. I don't want to void out my warranty. These printers are expensive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As I said previously, if it works for other people, I'm supporting you. If you like it, I love it. But for me, I'm not converting any printers. I tried it. It didn't work out for me. So I think people are confused because they have these big time influencers that are converting their printers and they're making sublimation projects. And then here I come, trying to build my little following, trying to teach people how to do things, the way that I see fit, that can actually help them though. And they're like, well, such and such converted their Epson 15,000. And I'm like, well, I use a Sawgrass printer. You know what I'm saying? And then over here, it's the Epson, the 24-inch Epson short color F570.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got that big girl over there, huh?
Shout out to my husband. He surprised me.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like you got you a keeper over there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Look.
So
Oh, off there for a minute, man. We're here every Thursday. If you new here, you ain't been here before, man, go and like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff. Follow us. We're here every Thursday. You never know who's gonna pop up in that box down there.
Yes.
Now she's back. So what was I had a question and then you went blank and then my mind went blank.
What? Point ain't gonna be better, man.
It was something about on that wall. My bad. I was about to ask about something on that wall.
Out right over here.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I can't remember. I had a question and I started running my mouth. Sometimes I get to running my mouth, all that stuff. But I'm gonna ask another question though. So you got a Cricut and you got a Silhouette. So tell me what you're using them for and which one you like better.
So my Silhouette Cameo is collecting dust. I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
Say that. I knew it. I knew it.
I can't get it right. But I use my my Cricut machines all the time, and my husband just brought me a Cricut Venture. So I'm Team Cricut.
I knew you was gonna say that though. That's why I had to ask that.
Why? How you knew?
Because Cricut is a household name. Everybody know Cricut. If you don't know nothing else about the industry, you know Cricut.
That's true. Here go Andrina talking about some Team Cameo. Honestly, I learned about the Silhouette Studio software from watching Andrina's videos and also Shakia the Professor. But like plugging that machine up, it's just sitting there.
Is it too loud? Is it just too loud, or you think it's just too complicated to learn?
It's a combination of both, Mike. It's loud. You actually, if I'm having a conversation with her, I gotta like project my voice. You know what I'm saying? I thought the machine was defective at first. I'm like, what in the world is going on here?
Look how Mike just led her into that. This guy here, boy.
Look, the new Cameo that's dropping is surprisingly quiet. So hopefully, Cameo, if you're ever watching us, we would love one in our hands so we could do a product review. It's supposed to be super quiet.
Yes.
Yeah, that number 5. Yeah.
It's pretty too. It got like a nice little exterior look going on.
Yeah, that magnetic board. I'm always sticking to this dirty ass mat.
Look.
Look, I'm about to get going. Look, I'm about to get on a rant about it right now about that mat is board though. But see, so Cricut, one thing, another reason why I knew you was gonna say that is because people that use Cricut, y'all are loyal. That's Cricut. cricket devotees, y'all. Man, I done been threatened over the cricket. Talking about people when they crickets and stuff, and my life was threatened. And people talking about that's why they don't like watching this because I talk about cricket users, and I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, cricket got a solid army behind them.
That's for real.
We loyal.
I don't want to. I want a cricket. So my sister's watching this. Let me get that cricket you got collecting dust in your closet. My sister got a cricket in her closet collecting dust. Send it to me.
Take it out the closet.
Yeah.
So, Gifted Hands, I gotta ask you this question. You do a lot of social media. You're on TikTok. You're on YouTube. I mean, you're everywhere. Like, is there a routine? Is there a method to this, or are you just turning on that camera and going?
I'm honestly just turning on the camera and going. But if I'm honest, that is not good at all because I'm neglecting another business that I have as well. I feel like I perform SWOT analysis on myself. So like I identify what my strengths are, my weaknesses are, my opportunities, and my threats, right? And I know for me, time blocking and time management is something that I struggle with all the time. So even though I'm present on social media, for the Gifted Hands by Javaya brand, I do have another faith-based brand called Driven by Faith that I totally neglect because I'm too focused on this, and it takes a lot of time. For me to do a YouTube video, sometimes it takes me days. You know what I'm saying? And then I try to repurpose some other videos to post it on other social media platforms. So right now I have to set boundaries. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also a business owner. So me just turning on my camera and doing this and that and just it is not a strategic plan for me. I need to be a little bit more strategic. So my goal for the rest of this year is to time block and write down the things that I want to get done per each day so that I'll be able to, fulfill my other duties for my other business as well.
Talk about the other brand a little bit.
So DBF Driven by Faith, it is a family owned and operated brand by my husband and I. We just got our 2 trademarks with the USA Patent and Trademark Office. It is a clothing brand. We offer right now we have crew necks, we have purses, we have accessories, and we're gonna try to release some more things and add to our site. But it's it's a work in progress. We're trying to build brand awareness over there as well. It's driven by faith. So a lot of people think that it's a religious brand and it's a denominated brand, but we want to take the more universal approach of it. And our goal is to reach people and try to motivate them and inspire them and encourage them through bold affirmation pieces. So everybody have faith. You know what I'm saying? We don't want people to think, oh, I'm not a Christian, I can't support this brand. It's not like that. I got friends of all different ethnicities and nationalities, and I would love for them to be a part of our brand. We want it to be a movement. So it's open for everybody. So anybody that's interested in checking us out, please feel free to check us out at DBF Driven by Faith.
You just shot the commercial right there, right? I'm like, well, I'm right, huh? I was impressed. That was a real commercial right there.
DFB.com.
DBFDrivenbyfaith.com. Yeah.
That's awesome and definitely inspiring. A lot of people need that. I know as of recently, I've been questioning my journey as too. And to hear that from you is a very strong message. Everything, the SWOT analysis that you just did, you perform, like from the beginning, from when you very first started, everything I feel like I could apply personally to my life. And I just want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome. That's another thing. I feel like a lot of people have to be, we relate in so many different ways. And I feel like if you position yourself as, somebody that's relatable, that's also how you're going to build your tribe also. I feel like I'm relatable to so many people in so many different aspects of life, being a young Black entrepreneur, a mom, a wife, a hustler. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people out here that's in the same boat, and we just trying to figure it out. So Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
I gotta ask, how important do you think these impression shows or expos or Wallapaloozas are? And do you find them beneficial?
I do. I find them very beneficial because you're connecting. So for me, I like to be in a room full of people that's great. You know what I'm saying? If you're the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong room. And the people at Wallapalooza, a lot of them are individuals that I foresee myself, being at their level of success one day. So of course I want to be next to them, hey, and learn, not to be on no opportunist type of time, but to actually learn and grow. We established a sisterhood. I'm so grateful for the ladies that have come to my life. They help me, they teach me, they give me advice. So attending networking events like that is super beneficial if you go for the purpose intended, which is to network. And that's what I was there for. I was networking my tail off. I was in everybody group introducing myself and just I'm here. Gifted Hands by Javaya is here.
For sure. So you said that you wanted to be a model several times.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sitting here tripping because you went from an aspiring model to owning a craft business.
I know.
That
That's crazy, right? I said the same thing.
That is kind of crazy. And then corporate America in between.
Yes.
So talk about that a little more. Let's talk a little bit about your modeling journey, a little bit about the corporate America, and we'll continue on about the craft business.
Okay, yeah. So my mom wanted me to be a person that's not shy, to be able to speak in public forums or perform. So she started off my journey at the age of 5. I was dancing, I was modeling, and all throughout grammar school, high school, and college, I was dancing and I was modeling. My height though, I'm short. I'm 5'3". So runway models, you have to be, thin and you have to be tall. And so I didn't meet the criteria for that. But print modeling, where you it's your face and the things that you wear, that was something that I like to do. But I kind of sort of lost love for it when I started to work for corporate America. So I started my journey after I gave birth to my son. In 2015, I was working for a very large bank. I started off as a teller, and then I worked my way up the ladder. And as I maneuver up the ladder, I hated it even more and more and more. So, yes, I left. But as far as like the modeling and the dancing thing, I've done that my entire life. I performed. I don't know if anybody is familiar with New Jersey NJ Pack. We performed there. Tons of shows. It's so many shows I can't even list it. But it's very competitive. It is a very competitive industry. And when I opened up my shop here, this room was actually a makeup studio. It was really nice. I was taking clients, and I just kind of sort of lost my love for it. I honestly can't tell you why. Like I said, when my dad passed away, I honestly feel like I was his vessel, and I'm continuing his what it is that we would have established together if he was here. But I still have it in me. Like I still have, when I do go out, I don't get to go out as much anymore because Mamiana and stuff. But when I do go out, I like to get dressed and look cute and do my thing. So I still have it in me, but as far as making it a business, the passion is no longer there.
I feel that. So, you said you made your way up into a bank, and like that's a big decision. Just quit to be an entrepreneur, but it shows that you love what you do now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me ask this question here. So with the modeling and being at the bank and stuff, what do you think you learned from doing both of those that help you now in the craft business?
Definitely how to deal with different personalities, for sure. Definitely customer service. So even in college, what I took away from providing a makeup service to customers, and then being a teller and dealing with people's financials is like, you just customer service is top tier in anything that you do. So that's something that I have learned, is how to de-escalate a situation that can go completely left, how to speak to customers, and how to provide them with the best service possible. So that's something that I take into, my everyday life and business as well.
For sure.
That was
That's
awesome.
really cool. Yeah.
Sharing that with
Yeah.
us. I'm about to hop back to the crafts though.
Okay.
You got this magic cube out that I've seen, and I was mesmerized by it. Is that your product? Is that something you're working on? Is it out? Is it released?
So it was something that I did last year, and I had a course for it because I didn't want to show people how to do this for free. If I'm honest, I didn't want to put it on YouTube and then I don't get nothing from it, So I did have a course, and some people took it, some people didn't, and it's paper and blocks and tape.
Really?
Elaborate, would you?
Yeah, so the project, the Infinity Cube that Mike is talking about, it's cubes with a whole bunch of different photos, but when you maneuver it, right, you can see the different photos on each cube. So yeah, it's a dope project, and it's not as complex as people think it is. You know what I'm saying? It's literally just some copy paper, some glue, tape, and some craft wood.
Mm-hmm.
I might revisit that.
It looks manufactured. So when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, okay, this is really unique.
Thanks. No, it's manufactured here at the Gifted Hands by Javaya headquarters. No, no, but literally, it's so simple. It's just so I might revisit that, Mike. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's copy paper. You just need an inkjet printer, some glue, and some tape. That's it.
Mike, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask, can you please tell us one hack that you use while doing your dye sublimation?
One hack.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of hacks.
Okay.
But if I'm honest, I will say one of the hacks that I like to use is the alternative media, like the Caesar Easy Subli or the Shimika Subli text. Okay. I'm not a fan of like certain hacks because dye sublimation is science. Why are we trying to manipulate its process?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's so many people doing these hacks. I'm like, oh my gosh, a hack for everything.
It's a hack for everything, but whatever floats their boat, you know what I mean? But me, being an educator and a teacher, I want to teach people how to produce high quality products, longevity, especially if you're pricing your products at a certain price point, right? You want your clients to be satisfied with what they're receiving, and of course, you want it to last. I see people using laminate sheets on things, and don't get me wrong, I'm just trying stuff, but laminate and the heat press and polyacrylics and things like that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the things most of the substrates, they undergo a series of testing before they're even approved to be sold in the USA. You know what I'm saying? So we got to think about the safety precautions as well. There's a lot of substrates that people are selling that is not even approved to sell here in the USA. And third world countries, absolutely, because they don't follow the same guidelines and regulations. So here in the USA, it's always safety first, high quality and longevity. So me as an educator, as a teacher, that is my obligation to share with the people. If they want to go out and venture different things, and some people do this for views so that they can monetize, get paid and things like that. But me, I'm on a different kind of time. I'm actually trying to help people establish successful and sustainable businesses.
That part. Before I get to the comments, you did mention something about Shimika. Could you please say that about Shimika again and what product that was that you used?
Yes, I used a product from Shimmer called Sublitex. And it is a printable vinyl that allows us to use our sublimation printers and our sublimation inks so that we can print full graphic designs on cotton poly blends, acrylics, and all of the fabrics that we basically can't sublimate on with the regular dye sublimation process. So it's a hack or alternative.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So hopping over to the comment section real quick, Adriana Creations. You're going to have to correct me whenever you do come on the show. Shout out to her. Very huge TikTok star, y'all. Head on over and follow her as well.
Very huge TikTok.
They just came out with the quietest machine, now Cameo 5, of course. You know, Cameo be listening to the people. They don't respond, but they be listening.
They just come out.
Collect Christopher, Cameo. But I am Team Graph Tech. Graph Tech is industrial level like the Roland. So that's on a hierarchy. One day we'll get there and we'll be comparing the Rolands to the Graph Techs. T-Town t-shirts. I wanted to get the 5, but the wife said, no, absolutely not.
You have
one already.
I wish I could justify one right now, though. I got a 3 and a 4 right here, and I ain't never used my. I think I used that 4 like 2 or 3 times. I can't even justify one.
Make sure y'all shop at Driven by Faith. That's dbl.com. All right, y'all tune in. Clever Creation said, "Chill out." I don't know what we was doing. We must have been doing a bit much. But she said,
she
"Chill
doesn't
out."
like they don't. Her and Gina, they don't like attention like that. But they my friends. So I'm a friend. Listen.
Your information is too solid. You're too valuable of a person. And once it's out of here, which I've learned over the years, it's to the world. So with y'all being out here, y'all are private. Well, the stuff that you do is for the world. So that's why we highlight and scream out your name and give you all the accolades because you deserve it. Y'all see that layering? The look explained that layering is something special. And then Adriana over there with 152 cameos at one time, giving a tutorial. I mean, come on, you know, I gotta give for due. So you know, we want them on the show. Yeah, we gonna constantly bring them up. But parties by Key.
Hey,
All right.
You gonna pull out your gun in a minute.
Hey Key. Hey, hey Key. On the low. Hey, you ain't got to shoot nobody. I'm just saying.
You gonna pull out her gun. You done call her about 17 different names.
It's all coming from the same place, I promise. Saying not 152 cameos. All right,
you got a lot of them boys.
95 to be exact. All right.
I just followed you on TikTok too, Andrew, and I gotta see what the hype is about. Every time I hear your name,
I've been sending you posts for a whole year. I've been sending you her lives all year.
Let's not get into how customers have to book her a year in advance.
I didn't know that was her.
Yeah,
that's her.
She don't show her face that much.
Yeah, and then I'd be like, "What is this?" I don't even know what I'd be looking at. Okay, that makes sense. We're gonna have to get you on here to show your face. Come on here. Come talk to us about it. What you got, like 12 cameos you run at the same time or something like that? That's the one?
Right? That's the one.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I know who you are. Come on now.
Well, cameo, like 25,000 people on her live.
Yeah, AK said come sit down with us too. Come on over here. We don't bite L. Okay. I only got 8 cameos, adding 2 more. LOL.
You're not telling the truth. That's not the truth.
But you know the thing. You know how they say potato, tomato. Look.
Wow.
And Gina be really booked. Like people have to book her a year in advance.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, we need to hear your story. Come on, let us help you tell it. Come on now.
All right,
please let us help you tell it.
We're gonna be harassing. Well, back to gifted hands, okay? Now I cut it short there, so it ain't no. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me. You have inspired a lot of people by your courses. So let's say I book a course with you. Do you have consulting that we can get further into it in case I don't understand a certain course or something that you're teaching?
Yes. Well, so for me, I feel like the consultation comes first, so I can see what it is that, how I can help. I have really complex courses where I demonstrate some of my exclusive pieces that's more for like intermediate and advanced users. So the consultation is just for me to identify the need of the student, and then how I can help them. And then there's other options there that can be selected for the type of classes. And we can customize a class too. Like if it's something specific that's not listed in the options that I have, we can customize something.
Okay. Just needed to know. And where do we sign up for these courses at?
I have them linked in my bios on all social media platforms. There's one-on-one classes. I'm going to add them to my website. I just want to the descriptions are very lengthy because I just want people to really understand what it is that they're getting for that price point, right? So I want to make sure that I include everything, but I think I have to take some of it down. People don't like to read, but it covers me. You know what I'm saying? I want nobody coming back saying, you didn't provide me with what and I was like, yep, it's right there in the description. But I think I just want I just want to take some of the verbiage out and make it a little bit more easy on the eye. So that's what I'm working on. But everything is linked in my bio. Everything, courses, affiliate links, my Amazon storefront, everything is linked.
So we go to shout out your website one time.
giftedhandsbyjavia.com.
So we go to Gifted Hands by Javia. We know we can the courses and things. What else can we expect when we get there?
So there I have like my customized items. So I'm slowly going to be shifting that, and that website is going to be turning into a site where people can actually book classes and download digital ebooks and information with regards to sublimation. But right now, because I was offering custom products, it is my customized website. People, if they want, they can order customized items, towels, mugs, tumblers, t-shirts, all of that.
Oh, you got the whole hookup, huh?
Let me read this comment from Clever Creations. Offer a course, sublimation and safety, things they don't tell you or don't know.
KK been telling me to do that.
So you better, she got the formula. You better listen.
I know. She be on me, man. But
we had her on here 16 months ago.
Truth be told, I be finessing this stuff because I really don't be knowing what I'm doing half of the time when it comes to like technology, things like that. I'm literally I'm learning. I'm learning new skill sets every day. You know what I'm saying? As far as my website is concerned, I have my homegirl. She creates website and she maintains my website for me. I'm a person I don't want to burn out. Right. I like to delegate some of my responsibilities. Like I said, the SWOT analysis, I know where I'm strong at and I know where I'm weak at. And like technology aspect that's something that I don't like to do. And with me, trying to offer these courses, it's like, dang, like, which platform do I teach the class? Do I teach it on a Zoom or, and I don't even know how, I'm just trying to figure this all out. So I do appreciate, my friends, my family, especially KK and Andrina and, my TikTok family. Like they help me the best that they can. But I'll be wanting to pay people to do this for me. I'll be wanting to pay people to like at least set it up and let me come and do my job. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's like a mechanic not wanting to work on their own car.
Have you?
We just talked about this yesterday too. Like, it's hard out here, man.
It is. It definitely is. Have you incorporated artificial intelligence or AI into your work life or anything?
Yes, I have, and I didn't want to, but it's what we have right now, and I use it for helping me come up with certain kinds of descriptions for my products.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Same here. ChatGPT. That's the main one. ChatGPT.
Yep. It's
I have yet to meet a person that's really thoroughly explained how they're scheduling posts for 4 or 5 weeks. I've seen a lot of commercials, but I need a detailed description on how to post stuff.
Yeah, you just get on there, tell it what you wanted to do. So I'm miketees. I do YouTube. I'm a t-shirt creator. I do DTF. I do sublimation. Now give me 10 days worth of XY of content to post for each week. Or you can use the plugin. ChatGPT got a plugin called AIPRM that has it where you can click on that and then write what you need, and then that plugin helps you define it even better.
Yep.
See, I just want the record to reflect. He one of them people that don't listen when I talk. I've been telling him since Scooby-Doo was a pup how to do all this stuff. He don't listen to me when I talk. I've been telling him he don't want to listen.
It be going in one ear, out the other.
Yeah. You see how I look? He over there looking like that right now. Like, man,
he looking like, yeah, I'm guilty.
He did tell me this stuff.
I'm guilty, but it's just the time that's supposed to be applied. I already got 50,000 things going on. It's just
it's easy, man. It's easy, man. So you get on there, tell it, okay, I need a content schedule. This is what I do. Bam. It'll tell you something you don't like what it do. You can regenerate the response. It don't give you enough information. Please continue. It'll continue, add more, or I don't like this, take this part out and rewrite it. It's just like me talking to you, for the most part, but it's all simple, man. But the AIPRM, there's like I don't know what they have, like, I don't necessarily want to say pre-made prompts, but like you can click on it and it's like hundreds, if not thousands, of different things you can choose from. And then so like I'll need a social media content strategy. Click on that, and then that helps it dial it in better for your needs.
Right.
But
Javaya. I said it right. I said it right?
Yes.
Yay. Finally, I'm learning.
Woo!
Talk to a person that's trying to get into, exactly where you're at as far as it goes with the crafting. What's some words you would share with them?
The words that I would share with anybody that's interested, that's aspiring to be a crafter or a craft business owner or a business owner in general is to just start and don't stop. Figure out what it is that you want to do and go in nonstop. Stay consistent, put in that footwork, do it tired, do it not knowing, because that's what I'm doing right now. Is a lot of uncertainties, but I'm not giving up. Something is going to happen. And when you are consistent in your approach and you have a passion for this, all things gonna work out in your favor. Just do it.
Like Nike, huh?
Like Nike.
Oh,
hey, Shanita.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey.
Precious Pieces Payton's Craft Corner LLC.
That's my friend Tosh Tiff. Go ahead, Mike.
The thing that people don't realize with it is you have to be detailed when you are searching.
Yeah, that's real. AI.
You do.
That's real.
I guess that'd be the part that be losing me. I put like 4 or 5 words in and I keep it moving, and hope for the best.
No, you got to be very descriptive with that.
Yeah. Y'all, we do this every week. So if this is your first time, please subscribe, lock in. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We here. We're always locked in. We're always trying to bring the special guests from the bedroom to the boardroom. So like I said, if this is your first time, please lock in and subscribe. Gifted hands, because I feel like I'm going to just fumble in a second. Please shout out all your social medias where people can find you and everything like that.
Yes. Hey, everybody. Thanks again for having me. Squad creators, y'all are the real MVPs. I appreciate this so much. For all of the viewers out there, you can find me at Gifted Hands by Javaya on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to hit me up. I'm always responsive. I might not get to you right away, but I do respond to inquiries. Thank y'all so much for the support, man. This was lit.
Hey. Right on. Yeah, we try to bring out the dopest. You know, everybody we got to give the flowers while the flowers can be given. You know, while they can be enjoyed. You know what I mean? So we just like to bring out the dopest guests. So, and like Mike said, you don't never know who's gonna end up in that box down there each week. We're doing this every Thursday, 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific. All the stuff. You know, and you see they bring out the stars bring out the stars. Look.
Yes, Shalina.
You know.
Everybody make sure y'all like the video and subscribe to Squad Creators Podcast.
Hey.
Please, bro. And then while you're at it, tell a friend to do the same thing. You know.
We coming for you.
Andrina. We need you.
Mike be making up his own names for people.
Yeah, I do.
Adriana.
I do. I do. I'm guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean no harm. No harm, all right? I ain't even trying to be funny. It's just how in my head I see it and I say it. So
Adriana.
Adriana, you're
all right, so it's Andrina, all right? It's not Adriana. Andrina.
So you know how they say it.
I'm gonna say Adriana again, so I'm gonna apologize right now.
Andrina, we need you. We need to hear your story. To help you tell your story, be a part of your story.
In 2030 is when she.
We got.
What?
We gonna get her up here.
COVID will be back in 2030. That's what they said. You gonna wait till we back on house arrest, huh?
Well, we greatly appreciate it. Let us know if you have any updates. You know, let us know if there's anything going. I didn't get to ask my one special question. What's one thing that you're gonna release to the public that don't nobody know about? You care to let us know anything? A little tidbit of something? Because we the Squad Creator Podcast, we get it first.
I don't have nothing yet.
Nothing yet? All right. Well, you are invited back to.
I'm not convinced, for the record. She just ain't got it all the way down.
It's
hesitant.
I don't even know. I don't know yet, y'all. See, I don't even know.
Well, we do special, so if we need to have a special, we'll drop a special for you. We got you,
okay.
All right?
All right.
Yeah, appreciate you for coming out, sitting down with us. Appreciate all y'all in the audience, all the stars and all the stars friends and all the people and everybody, man. We love y'all. Appreciate you. I don't know who we got back next week, but we will be here with somebody dope in that box again, you know.
Uh-huh.
I think we on again with Andre Glenn next week. So
hey,
oh yeah. Andre. Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
yeah, I'm looking forward to that interview.
All right.
I think that was a long overdue one. Yeah, man.
That one is. Until next week, y'all. Peace.
See y'all.